start to a brand new week. I hope you guys have thoroughly enjoyed your brand new Monday. I know I did. It was very busy. Oh my gosh. I just put my face over the skillet and my eyes are burning from the onions. These are some strong onions. How are you guys doing? What are you doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly? And where are you watching from? As you come on, let me know where you're watching from and what you're doing for dinner. I'm so excited to be home. We had a great Monday, and I'm making one of the most simplest, awesome dishes, and it's just a Philly cheesesteak. So super easy. And I'm going to show you two ways that you can make it. One on a low budget, and the other one when you're got a little bit extra in the bank like I did this week, and I got excited. So this was actually on my menu for last week, and guys, you know, my work ended up taking me away, and I didn't even get to cook only one day last week, and that was omelet. So I had cheesecake on my menu last week, not cheesecake, cheesesteak on my menu last week, and I didn't get to cook it. So I had peppers left over in the refrigerator. So I told Rick we had to cook up these peppers. I do not like to waste food. Hey Eric and Polly. Hey Pat, how are you? Katina, I'm sorry. How are you guys doing? What are you doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly? And where are you watching from? I'm curious, are y'all local to my hometown of Jackson, Tennessee? Or are y'all outside of Tennessee? Just curious who all's watching and where you're watching from. Oh my gosh, my eyes are burning. For this dinner, really you can use any kind of seasoning you want. It is a cheesesteak, so I like a steak and a taco seasoning myself. I want to show you two of these awesome seasonings that I like from the Flavor Gods. I have to, and I will be reordering them. If you order from Flavor Gods, you can like pick a package, or you can buy them individualized. I want to show you my two favorite ones that I use all the time. This one is a steak and chop. So steak and chop with Flavor Gods, amazing. So I put this on my steak, and then I've got the Taco Tuesday, which is amazing. You see, I'm almost out. I'm fixing to order some. Taco Tuesday. And what I did is I used my taco seasoning, and you can use any kind of taco seasonings you have. You can make your own taco seasoning that's keto friendly, or you can buy the packaged ones that have a little bit more stuff in them, but it ain't gonna kill you every once in a while. So I've got some peppers. Look how pretty they are. Peppers and onions. I've got some red, yellow, and green peppers and some onions. And I season that again with my Taco Tuesday Flavor Gods. And then I've got some stir-fry strips. So super easy. I didn't buy a steak and cut it up. I just bought the stir-fry strips. So I cheated. And I'm just cooking these in a little bit of avocado oil with my steak and chop seasoning. And what we're going to do is just cook these down to where the vegetables are tender and the meat is done. Now we'll transfer it over into a baking dish and cover it with cheese. Now it's cheesesteak, so you can use provolone cheese, or you can be cheap like me and use my mozzarella I already had. I don't like to buy things I don't use it all the time, so I always have mozzarella in the house. Always buy mozzarella, so I'm going to cover mine with mozzarella. You can also do Swiss cheese, and it's really good that way too, but it is a Philly cheesesteak, which most people use provolone cheese. Now with the steak, guys, I've made this both ways, and I've shared it with you before. Super delicious with like the stir-fry strips. But it's also economical and delicious if you use ground beef. You can actually buy ground beef, much cheaper to make your cheesesteaks, and it's so good. Hey, Aunt Nancy. Hey, Lucy. How are you guys doing? I see Sophia. How are y'all doing on this brand new Monday of a brand new work week? I love Mondays. Y'all know that. I love Mondays. It's the start to a brand new week that you get to create. You get to create the outcome for the rest of the week on your attitude and your goals and your drive on Mondays. So Mondays are very important for a lot of reasons. And a lot of people look at Mondays as their brand new day to get started on a diet or a new journey. So whatever way you look at Mondays, I hope you're looking at it with a big smile. It was a great Monday. So I got to show you this. My daughter got some beautiful flowers for her Valentine's. I told Ricky, I said, dang, them things lasted for several weeks. And I looked at the calendar. I was like, oh, wait, it was just Monday. So they are done, but aren't they still pretty? I told my husband I want to keep fresh flowers now on my island because I think they're beautiful. They're really pretty. So how was your day? And what are you doing for dinner tonight? I want to know what you're doing for dinner and where you're watching from. So put it in the comments below. Also, let me know if you have any questions in regards to keto or low carb. I did have some friends at the end of the day request sample trial packs of the Keto Nat. So I went to the post office this morning, and then I got some more requests. So anyone who wants a trial pack of the Keto Nat or just information on the Keto Nat drinks, write info in the comments and I'll send it to you. I love the Keto Nat drinks, you guys know. I share them all the time with you. Not as much as I should, honestly. And I drink them every day. That's why I share them, because they're so freaking awesome. Tons of power, energy, appetite control, focus, better mood, better sleep. Love, love, love them. You don't have to have them for success. 100%. You can do this successfully just following a diet alone. But if you need that extra help, Keto Nat, amazing. So let me know if you want info on that. I'll show you how to get introduced to Keto Nat for the first time. And we have a couple of options, so it's pretty awesome. I don't know if you guys saw today, we started our new product line called Keto Light. It's called Keto Light, L-I-T-E, because it is a lighter portion, so it's a smaller portion. It is parent approved, no caffeine. I absolutely love them. There's a couple of new flavors in the Keto Light, so I'm really, really excited about getting that out to my friends who don't like the caffeinated ones, or who want to, parent approved, share this with their family, and for those who want to start out with a smaller package just to get started. It's an awesome introductory package. So if you want information on the Keto Nat drinks, write info in the comments. I'm looking to see, what are you guys doing for dinner tonight, and where are you watching from? Are you guys in my hometown of Jackson, Tennessee? Are you outside of Tennessee? Tabitha is doing pepperoni and chips with salsa, and she is cheating. Hey, guess what? It is okay. She's from Ripley, Tennessee. That's not too far from me. And I have a business there in Dyersburg. So you may know us as Rapid Care there, Tabitha. It's okay to cheat every once in a while, but I really want to really encourage you guys to focus on your lingo. Okay, so if you use the word cheat, don't that normally make you feel defeated? Does that make you feel bad? Like you cheated. So now what's next? You know, did I just mess up my progress? You know, what's next? I cheated. So instead of using that term, I want to encourage you guys, instead of saying I cheated, just say I chose, because you're choosing. You are making a choice. I chose to eat non-keto. And when you make a choice, it's not the same thing as failing. It's not the same thing as being defeated, right? So let's change that lingo up. If y'all like that idea, give me some hearts. Give me some hearts. Give me some stars. Down there on your little bar, you'll see the little star. Give me some shooting stars. If that is something that may encourage you guys. I always am looking for stuff to encourage my friends. And all of us need encouragement. So let's change that lingo. We ain't cheating. No, we chose. We chose to have that piece of pizza. We chose to have an extra keto lemon pound cake. Oh my gosh, these are so good, guys. If you didn't watch that video on Sunday, make sure you go back and watch that lemon pound cake video. Oh my goodness, so easy and delicious. I'll probably will make another batch before the week is over. Hey, Katina, I see you on there already. Hey, guys. So what are you doing for dinner tonight? Where are you watching from? What questions do you have? Janet is making stuffed pepper casserole in Ohio. Way to go. That sounds amazing, Janet. And I see a lot of friends. Just let me know if you guys have any questions. These super easy meals. So delicious. We're making some keto-friendly cheesesteak. Now, a lot of people will say, well, what are you doing? You can't eat peppers and onions on keto. Like, what are you doing? You're trying to teach us keto and telling us to eat peppers and onions. I hear that all the time, and I just laugh. You're not going to eat an onion like an apple, right? Like my mom would. But I'm not. So unless you're eating a whole onion, you can calm down, okay? You can eat onion on keto. Is everybody hearing me? You can eat onion on keto. Put you a slice of onion on your hamburger. Put you a couple of onions in your hamburger steak. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You just don't want to eat the whole onion. You just have to count the carbs. There's nothing wrong with onions on keto. So many people get mad at me because I say that, but it's the truth. You can have onions. Also peppers. Peppers are not very low in carbs, but they're not crazy. They are on the keto list, but you're not going to eat the whole bell pepper. You're going to have some slices of your real pepper in your cheesesteak. So calm down. It's okay to have onions and peppers on keto. It's actually delicious, and you have to change it up some. Like if you eat green beans every single day because it's very low in carb, are you not going to get tired of eating the same thing every single day or the same vegetable every single day? So we are making some cheesesteaks. Delicious. I actually bought some stir-fry steak, sirloin, I believe. It's stir-fry sirloin. You can also use ground beef. That is very economical and just as delicious. And I'm just seasoning my steak with the Flavor God's steak and chop seasoning that I love. You can use any kind of steak seasoning or taco seasoning. You don't even have to have steak seasoning. And turn that off. My meat is done. I've got my oven on 375. And what we're fixing to do is combine all of this into my baking dish. I've got a 9x13. We're going to combine this together so you've got those juices from the peppers and onions into the meat. Woo, sounds so good, I'm excited, y'all. I did eat a couple of eggs today to break my fast around, God, I think it was 2 o'clock. I didn't even think about food. That's the power of Keto Nat. Oh my gosh. All right, and then I've got my onions and peppers, and I season them with some taco seasoning. And that is as easy as it gets. It's so simple. Polly says, what brand of tomato paste do you use? I don't have tomato paste in this recipe, but if I'm gonna buy one, if I'm gonna buy canned foods, I personally try to go organic if I can. But let me tell you the truth. I read the back of the cans, and if it's got the exact same ingredients, I buy the cheapest. I buy the store brand of the cheapest thing I've got. If there is a big difference in what's in it, then sometimes I'll buy the organic, but I try not to be a snob. I really just look at the carb counts. So if I can get the least amount of carbs in a certain brand, that's what I'm gonna buy as long as I can afford it. That's how I do it, Polly. That may not be what everybody else does, but that's what I do. So I added some salt and pepper, of course, to my onions and my meat. I need to do that to my peppers. I actually forgot to do that. So salt and pepper. All right, any other questions you guys have? Hey, Mary, how are you? Barbara. Any other questions? Hey, Amy, how are you? I see Carol jumped on. Katina says she don't know yet. Made a few of your meals and I love them. Yay! I'm so excited. I hope you do. I only share things that I really, really like. Now, every once in a while, I'll make something new, and I will share that with you. Just like last night, I made some new double cooked cabbage that I really liked. My husband liked it. My son said no. But my son has only eaten cabbage twice in his life, so he's very picky so far. My daughter wasn't here, so she didn't eat it, but my son's girlfriend really liked it as well. So that was something new last night. I definitely will put that in the rotation. But I really like to keep things as simple as possible. So the best way to cook cabbage for me is just to slice it, put it on a baking sheet in the oven, let it roast. So good. With olive oil or avocado oil and salt and pepper, easy peasy, you're good to go. So I do new things every once in a while. Last night I also did the cauliflower mac and cheese, and that was a success. It was delicious. It was really good. All right, where are you guys watching from, and what are you doing for dinner tonight? And let me know if you have any questions. So these are almost good and soft. I'm gonna cook them just a couple more minutes. Again, I sauteed them in taco seasoning with salt and pepper. I'm gonna add just a little bit more oil. I'm using avocado oil. And then I've got my steak cooked up. I used, what did I say it was? Stir fry. You also can use ground beef. I have before, and it's so good. Mary says she loves my food videos. Well, thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. Most of the time, I think yesterday I was having like a complete brain fart. I sounded crazy. I was dropping everything I put in my hands. My kitchen was a mess. I did get to clean it up. Look, my husband always cleans behind me. I've got the best husband in the world. And this is all he's got to clean up tonight. That's it. So I may do that for him. I may be a wonderful wife and cook and clean for him. Hey, Melody, how are you? All right, so has anybody ever had the cheesesteak before? I found this on Pinterest like a long time ago, probably 2 years ago. And we really enjoy it, so I cook it every once in a while. And now my husband, he likes to have bread with his cheesesteak, but this time he told me not to worry about it because he didn't want to waste it. He'd only need one bread, and the rest of it would waste. But he does love his cheesesteak in a bun. There are options. I like it just on a plate. I don't put anything else with it. But I do sometimes think about, I just don't want to make the extra effort. I'm really easy peasy, right? But I do sometimes think about making a cheese shell. So I'm going to show you and tell you what to do real quick. So easy, guys. Hang on. Let me get my muffin pan so I can demonstrate. So what you would do, if interested in this, and I think it would be delicious, you've got cheesesteak bacon. So as it's baking, we're going to put it in a 9 by 13. We're going to cover it with cheese. Put it in the oven to melt together and get really good and bubbly. And then after that, what you could do if you want a cheese shell is put you some parchment paper out on a baking sheet. Put about a half a cup of cheese. I love Monterey Jack. To me, Monterey Jack doesn't have near as much grease, but mound it up like a hill, like a mountain on your parchment paper. Half a cup. Let it cook for about 6 minutes. It's gonna melt. It's gonna start to get brown around the edge. About 6 minutes. Check it out. You don't want it to burn, but get a little brown on the edge. Take it out of your oven. Let it sit for 3 minutes. At 3 minutes, you can pick it up. Pick it up. Put it on top of your muffin tin, and it's gonna make a cheese cup. Super easy, guys. Mound your cheese, bake it for about 6 minutes, check it, make sure it doesn't burn, but it gets a little brown. Sit it there 2 to 3 minutes so you can touch it. Pick it up, move it onto your muffin tin, let it sit here for a good 5-8 minutes. It's gonna make a hard cheese shell that you can put your cheesesteak inside. That sounds awesome, don't it? But I keep everything as simple as possible. I don't feel like doing that. So I'm just gonna eat my cheesesteak on a plate. Let's see. I'm gonna use mozzarella, Amy. A lot of people, of course, with cheesesteaks use provolone. That's fine. I probably would, but I don't like to buy extra things that I don't use all the time. So if I had a big bag of provolone, I'd only use it a few slices for this. Where I use mozzarella, Swiss, Gouda, cheddar, Parmesan all the time. So I'm going to use my mozzarella just because I didn't want to buy more. But I think it'd be delicious with any kind of cheese, quite honestly. Melody says she is doing okay. Tabitha wants to know how much I have lost on keto. So Tabitha, thank you. It's a great question. Again, I always look for encouragement. So just thinking about the word cheat, instead of cheat, I choose to eat something non-keto. And when we talk about weight loss, I really like to talk more about fat loss. You are going to lose fat on keto, and yes, that will move a scale. But if we always talk about weight loss, then I think a lot of people get discouraged because they hear these awesome stories of a woman losing 50 pounds in 4 months, which is possible. But not all of us are going to do that. Not all of us have the same insulin resistance. Not all of us have the same willpower to choose the best foods every day. Not all of us have the same metabolism. Not all of us are going to intermittent fast. So we all are going to have different journeys. What I do like to talk about, Tabitha, is fat loss and inches. I have been keto. I'm working into my 3rd year. In April, I'm going to be celebrating my 3rd year, and I'm going to be celebrating. Woo, I cannot wait. I already got my champagne picked out. Because I think it's a huge accomplishment to say that I've been living a lifestyle because my life has changed for 3 years. So 3 years. Now, in the 3 years, I did lose weight, but I first want to talk about the inches. I went from a size 12 pants to a size 2-4. 2-4. 4 is primarily, but I got into a 2 to 4. That is major. Those are huge inches lost. As far as the scale goes, within 5 months, I lost all those inches and I lost about 40 pounds. It didn't come off right in the beginning. I lost some, gained some, lost some, stalled. I don't get on the scales all the time, but I've been able to maintain. Right now, I'm currently in a size 4-6 because 2020 sucked. Everybody can agree to that, right? But I have maintained my weight loss and my inches lost almost, except this year, through changing this lifestyle. I mean, it truly is amazing. I started for weight loss and I found so much more. Keto helps with so many things. Inflammation, so your pains are gone. Better sleep, awesome sleep. Better or reduced cravings in food. I'm gonna cough in these, I'm getting mushy. Reduced cravings in food. I mean, just so many awesome things. So it's more than just the weight loss, but yes, you will lose weight. Just don't focus on the scales because there are so many what we call non-scale victories where you're gonna feel amazing, have tons of energy, but the scale hadn't moved yet. So if you only focus on the scale, again, you might get disappointed, just like if you think about that word cheat. So I hope that answered your question. I know it's a long way around your answer. Mary says she's thinking about doing the ketones, not sure what's right for me. So Mary, I would love to talk to you about that. If you will, anyone who's interested in information on the ketones or the keto nat, just write info in the comments, and I'm going to come back later this evening to everyone who puts info in the comments to give you information on the keto nat drinks. Keto nat drinks are awesome, and okay, I'm going to say this. I want to make sure I understand though. I do sell them because I absolutely love them. And I do think ketones are for everyone. Now, whether you are creating the ketones through you have to be strict in a keto diet, or you actually are drinking ketones are for everyone. There's a lot of questions around ketones. Keto nat is a bioidentical ketone that your body creates, but we make it in a lab. It's amazing, and I drink them every single day, and I love them. My granny drinks them, my husband drinks them, my mom drinks them, tons of friends drink them. They're awesome. Now, whether those drinks are for you or not is totally up to you. You may absolutely love them like I do and all my friends, or you could just use them for a jump start. You can use them for a plateau buster. You can use them for a little while and see what you think. If you're interested in information, just put info in the comments. 100% though, I've got to tell you, and I always am going to be honest with all of my friends, you can create ketones. Your body will create ketones. It will, even if you drink ketones. I create ketones and I drink ketones. I'll tell you that. But I've maintained my lifestyle change so easy drinking the ketones because I don't have to be perfect. Like I'm not perfect. And none of you guys are gonna be perfect all the time either. So I absolutely love them for that purpose. And I'm a food addict. I've told my friends before, like I love food, like I'm addicted to food. Whether it's keto food or not, I'm gonna eat it. So for me, the control that I get with the keto nat drink is just amazing as well. So, but I always tell my friends, I'm never gonna lie, you do not have to have them for success. You can be very successful in your keto journey without any products at all. I only share this one because I absolutely love them. So I hope I'm honest enough with you guys. I always will be. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want information on the ketones, put it info in the comments. And I'm just fixing to mix this up so you can see how beautiful this plate's gonna be. We're just putting our steak into the vegetables. We're gonna stir this up and put it in the oven because my husband went to pick up his truck and he's gonna wonder why this is not in the oven yet. And I always say, I cook while I'm talking to my friends. I do. Sometimes I get off track, but I get excited talking to you guys. Let me know what questions you have. I think somebody wrote a comment in there that they love I just love how positive you are. Thank you, Tabitha. I appreciate that. I try to because it's hard for me to live with negative people. Like, I can't do it. I'm not on the clouds every single day, but whew, people who can't even touch the clouds, I can't stand them around me. So that's just me. All right, let me move this over real quick and we'll come right back. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. Ooh, Lord mercy. It's gonna be delicious. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. It looks so good. I'm gonna show you this before I cover it with cheese. And I'll tell you what my husband's gonna say. He says the same thing with every dish. If you've been following me, you know exactly what he's gonna say. So my husband's gonna look at this beautiful dish. Look how pretty that is. I love a lot of color with my food. I love vegetables, and I love the color of vegetables. So my husband's gonna look at this though, and he's gonna say, where's the meat? He would rather see just a little bit of vegetables and a whole lot of meat. He's a meat eater. So I'm just going to cover this up with some mozzarella cheese. Again, you can use provolone or anything you like. Give me 1 second. I'll be back with you. I want to check and see if you guys have any more questions for me. Yum. Now you can control your carbs with the cheese. You already have carbs with the vegetables in here. So just be super careful. You don't want to eat a whole pepper or a whole onion. Amazing. Let me put this in the oven real fast. Ooh. And all of this is cooked, so all we're going to do is melt that cheese and we are done and good to go. So it's up to you if you want to add anything else. You can make the cheese shells or do anything else you'd like. Okay. Any questions? Katina says, where do you get the Flavor God seasoning? I love Flavor Gods. I don't love them all. The ones I thought I would love, like garlic lovers, because I love garlic. I don't like it all. So I don't like all of the Flavor God seasonings, but I do really love the Steak and Chop. I love Taco Tuesday. I love the everything seasoning. And I get them, I also love the pizza seasoning. And you get them straight from their website. Just go to Google Flavor Gods and it'll take you right to their website. It does take forever to get them though. So if you're interested, you better get some. I'm almost out of tacos, so I have to get that. Nicole, I actually used stir fry steak. I think it's a sirloin just cut into stir fry. And normally I use ground beef, but I had a little extra dollars in the pocket this week, so I actually splurged for some stir fry steak. So I think it was $9 versus $6 for a 2 pound or $8 for 2 pounds of ground beef because my husband does love his meat. All right, that sounds bad, don't it? All right, guys. Do you have any other questions? If you want information on the keto nat drinks, just write info in the comments. I think I've given you tons of information on that. But I'm here to answer any questions you might have about keto, about low carb living, any questions you have about getting started. Hey, Tina, I see Cody jump on. I've got a friend across the street who wanted to get a trial pack of the keto nat drink, so I need to call her and let her know I've got those. I mailed some out today. I'm also going to the post office again tomorrow, so just let me know if you're interested with info in the comments on information that I'll send out to you. Again, it's not a requirement for success. It's just something that's an extra help that I absolutely love. All right. All right, guys, if my videos are any help to you, please share. I love to talk to new people. I love to meet new people. I love to share keto because keto is easy to start. It's easy to maintain. It's easy to have success. A lot of people will start just for weight loss. And then once that happens, they're like, oh my gosh, like I had no idea I could feel this good. And it's not just the weight loss. It is truly ketones. Ketones are fantastic, whether you're creating them or drinking them, your whole life changes. So I love to spread the word of keto and to show how easy it is to get started and to maintain. There's lots of different forms of keto, like strict keto, what they call lazy, I hate that, simple keto, dirty keto, but it is, no matter which one you choose or which one you fall in, you will see success as long as you understand what to do and keep it simple. So that's what I like to share. So share this page, share my videos if I'm any help to you. And guys, just let me know if you have anything I can help you with. Oh, Wanda, I'm in love with you too. I love people, so but I love you too, Wanda. Thank you. I think my face is turning red. You made me blush. All right, guys, so I'm going to get off here and go play with my little puppies before my husband comes home. He had to go pick up his car from the car. He had to do something to his truck. He's always having to do something to the truck. But anyway, I'm going to get off here and play with my puppies before he gets home because he's going to want all the attention. And I will see all you guys later. Bye.